Good morning. Sergeant First Class Reginald Knight, retired, reporting. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America. If you have been watching the scenes unfold in Los Angeles as the federal government deployed 2,000 troops in the streets of Los Angeles, I think you will agree this is not what the preamble and the Constitution had in mind. 9 years ago, when we had over 1,500 Trump supporters attacking the Capitol, he sat on his fat ass in the briefing room in the White House. He did not pick up the phone, and he did not send the National Guard to quell this. Why? Because it was in his own interest, so he thought, to sit and do nothing. And now, because people are tired of ICE breaking federal law, going into homes and businesses, arresting people without warrants, without signed warrants, without probable cause. And people are standing up now because they've had enough of this lawlessness. Now all of a sudden he wants to act and become an instrument of law and order. Well, my mother used to say that you couldn't make a housewife out of a hoe. So I'm going to modify that and say you cannot make a statesman out of a con man and a criminal, or a drunken fool who thinks himself worthy of being Secretary of Defense. We're not just in a constitutional crisis right now, folks. We're at a crossroads. And we have to decide how we're going to move forward, either under the threat of authoritarianism or continue to work on this American experiment. I'd prefer B, but there are forces that want to place you under their thumb and have you cower in your homes and keep your mouth shut while they pass this big, beautiful bill. And by doing so, it's going to erode any sort of rights you have remaining. After watching all these scenes overnight, it became apparent to me is that this big, beautiful bill is Donald Trump's Death Star. And we have to do everything to make sure it does not pass. It is their intention to give him full power by July 4th. And I am asking you, the citizens of the United States, to stand together now. This is the way that we bring him down. This is the way that we bring these forces who are supposed to work for us and not their own interest to heel. For the people of Los Angeles who've already suffered terrible losses with those fires last year. I am not part of the federal government, but you have my apologies and sympathies because you do not deserve this. You do not deserve citizens getting run over by government-owned Suburbans, women pushed with truncheons, tear gas, children arrested that are only in the public streets, and there's no crime for that. Today, and in the coming days, you are going to have to decide which side you're on. Are you on the side of justice and peace? Or do you let this orange diaper-wearing fool take away all the power that you have? Because the preamble says it all. We the people, not an orange Oompa Loompa, not Whiskey Pete, not Mike Johnson. We the people. Get on the phone and tell your senators they better not pass this bill. And for those people protesting in the streets of Los Angeles, protect yourselves. Last item, to the men and women in uniform who have been sent in harm's way for no reason at all, but for vanity and pride, stand down. Do not raise your hands against your countrymen, because I guarantee you, we will not forget it. I guarantee you, you will be held accountable, and there will be consequences. Sergeant First Class Knight retired. Have a good day.